Hi guys, good evening and happy New Year's Eve. So I decided I should return Tack Up Tuesday, aka Equestrian Tuesday today. So let's do my final long-term video of the year. So we just list a number of things now to cover, and it's a great learning experience for all of you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. Number one is why bitless bridles are better than normal bridles with bits. Now, it causes comfort for the horse, because bitless bridles eliminate the discomfort or potential pain caused by a bit in the horse's mouth. Horses can be more relaxed and willing to respond to cues when they aren't dealing with the pressure or irritation of a bit. Improved communication, because bitless bridles often allow for a clearer and more consistent communication between rider and horse. They use gentle pressure on the horse's head and face, which can be more natural and intuitive for the horse to understand. Using a bit can sometimes cause injuries or soreness in the horse's mouth, tongue, and bars. What the fuck are bars? A bitless bridle avoids these risks, leading to a healthier and happier horse. And a happier horse would be a happier rider. And it's recommended for horses that have disorders or diseases related to its mouth. Because if a horse has dental problems, mouth injuries, or is just particularly sensitive, a bitless bridle can help them if we need to. It encourages natural movement because bitless bridles, they can make your horse be less of like a slave. Versatility. There are various types of bitless bridles to choose from, such as side pulls, cross-unders, and hackamores, offering different levels of comfort and control tailored to the horse's needs. And the switch to bitless can be a positive experience, leading to a better partnership and trust between the rider and the horse. Now, if you're a horse rider, you could demonstrate this and show others why bitless bridles are a extremely good idea. Now, let's get on to number two. Number two, soaring and not the flight style. What does it mean? What it does? How is the ban on it enforced? Horse soaring is an abusive practice primarily associated with certain variegated horse breeds, like the Tennessee walking horse, which has a crazy amount of moves for gaits. It involves intentionally causing pain in a horse's legs or hooves to encourage a high stepping gait, and it's called the big lick. Fuck the big lick. The pain makes the horse lift its legs higher and step more forcefully to avoid the discomfort. This practice aims to enhance a horse's natural gait for show purposes, but it results in significant suffering and long-term damage to the horse. It can lead to physical injuries, chronic pains, and psychological stress, severely impacting the animal's well-being and quality of life. Don't do this. Don't be that fucked up rider. Don't. Nah. Unfuck your life. In response to this cruelty, we have several actions put in place. Horse soaring is banned under the Horse Protection Act of 1970, which makes it illegal to soar horses. It also prohibits the showing, sale, auction, exhibition, or transport of horses that has been subjected to any type of intentional abuse. Now there are inspections and penalties at equestrian competitions. Inspectors are often present to check for signs of soaring. These inspections can include physical examinations of the horse's legs and hooves and the use of infrared thermography and other technologies to detect abnormalities. Now, the penalties for violation: if you are in violation of the HPA, you can be fined and banned from equestrian competitions. Repeat offenders of the HPA can get minor jail sentences. Yeah, criminal charges. It is part of criminal law. Efforts are made to educate trainers, owners, and the public about the harms of soaring horses and the importance of humane training methods. Now, the horses in the Olympics. Dressage riders falling down the red rabbit hole of abuse. It's almost been yearly ever since the pandemic went down. The abuse of dressage has been a recurring concern, especially highlighted during the recent Paris Olympics. British Olympian, you all know who the I'm talking about, that motherfucker, was caught on video from the past repeatedly um doing a 1-2 to the horse during training. This scandal, along with other instances of abusive training practices, has brought significant attention to the need for stricter regulations and enforcement in the sport. The International Federation for Equestrian Sport, the FEI, has been under pressure to take decisive action to address these issues and ensure the welfare of the horses. The FEI has been considerably lacking, and the equestrian community says they make more strict of equestrian sports in the Olympics or take them down. We really need to be better people. Holy shit. Number 4. A lot of people think the 20% rule is like a fat shaming mechanism. It really isn't. It's often misunderstood. The 20% rule in equestrianism suggests that a rider and their gear should not exceed 20% of the horse's body weight. For an example, if a horse weighs 1,000 pounds, the total weight of the rider and the equipment should ideally be more than 200 pounds. So, practically, if you were over 160 with a 1,000-pound horse, basically you can't ride it unless you get better, unless you get lighter tack. Now, this is not fat shaming. Its primary goal is to ensure the horse's health and well-being. Excessive weight can cause stress and injury to the horse's back, legs, and joints, leading to long-term damage and discomfort. There is a saddle soreness is a thing, and it's caused by also being over the 20% rule. Numerous studies have shown that horses carrying more than 20% are more likely to experience physical strain and injuries. The rule is rooted in these findings, aiming to prevent overburdening the horse. Adhering to the 20% rule helps maintain the horse's performance and comfort during riding. A horse carrying an appropriate weight is more likely to perform well and enjoy the activity. Now, the responsibility as riders. As we are good-willed equestrians, we ensure our horses are comfortable and healthy as paramount. The rule emphasizes the importance of making thoughtful and informed decisions about our horse's care. This rule is strictly about the safety of the horse and its well-being. It has absolutely no correlation to how much a horse rider weighs. It's a guideline to promote health and safety of our favorite equines. Now, number 5, and the final one for this Tuesday, is at peace. I literally got this information supposed to last literally 4 Tuesdays. That's basically the entirety of January. Riding in the off-season can be incredibly rewarding for you and your horse. Here's a perspective to consider. The quality time of the off-season allows for unhurried moments with your horse, strengthening the bond between you guys without the pressure of competition. Instead of 1,000 emails every day saying, train up your horse, the next FEI World Cup is tomorrow. It's a joke, guys. You would be serenely riding through the woods and just having a good time with your horsey hoof little partner. It's New Year's Eve. Engaging in activities that build mutual trust and deepen your understanding of each other's cues and behaviors. That means serenely more training. Trail riding, discovering new trails, and enjoying the serenity of nature. It's a great way to give your horse a mental break while keeping them physically fit. And focusing on light, stress-free training sessions that empathize relaxation and enjoyment over performance. And health and fitness can be used to monitor your horse's health for the next season to come. The holistic care. Exploring different aspects of equestrian care such as massage therapy, acupuncture, frick is acupuncture, or simply extra grooming sessions to ensure they feel pampered and loved. Don't be weird in my comments, for fuck's sake. Take this time to train your own riding skills. It's a how to train your dragon horse riding world out there. That's horse life. Learn more about your horse's behavior and learn more about horses in general, new training methods, or equine nutrition. The more knowledgeable you are, the better you can care for your horse. Sometimes just spend a little time. Spend a little goddamn time with your horse. Just read in their company, grazing, playing. Maybe you'll take a light 15-minute ride on a trail somewhere. Like, if you just peacefully coexist with your horse, man, I don't even care if you'll sleep in the same stall as your horse. Gosh. And you can capture and cherish the moments of joy, from a leisurely canter in the field to the quiet stillness of a sunset ride. This is the peaceful and rewarding aspects of the off-season riding in your video. Frick. Anyways, that was the last of the 5. So, Happy New Year's, guys. And I'll see y'all next year. And by next year, I literally mean tomorrow.